Hey everyone, I'm going to tell you right off the bat this video is going to be kind of all over the place just because I have a couple things going on in my mind and I just kind of want to spit them out and just kind of rant and just talk with you guys a little bit. I think I might have mentioned I was working on a book and I actually finished it, and the other day on my Instagram, if you guys follow my Instagram, I actually have it in the link below, but I sent out a picture it was two pictures of me that I was trying to decide between. It was real similar pictures. It was, me in, wearing a t-shirt. I wasn't shirtless or anything like that, but I was out in kind of like a forest sort of thing, and I had a shirt on with some shorts on, and it was me. And I was taking that picture because I was using it for the cover of my book. My book is going to be about where to start before you start transitioning into your diet. So I'm going to let you guys know it's probably going to be all done and uploaded and stuff in a day or two, so I'll keep you guys posted on that and let you know. So with that said, sorry, I'm kind of backtracking here a little bit. So I was taking that picture to put it basically on the front cover of my book because I'm talking about health and nutrition, and I think and I feel that people want to see or know who's actually talking or giving, the advice. So I'm 37 years old, and I could be in better shape than I am right now. I could be in much worse shape than I am. I could, have less wrinkles in my forehead and all kinds of stuff. But for me, for my age and stuff, I'm happy with where I'm at. And what I tell you guys on my channel and what I'm writing about is stuff I've either learned or I've lived, or I practice basically what I preach. And if I'm going to end up changing something, I'm going to probably tell you guys about it and say, hey, I was doing this and I kind of noticed a difference here and blah, blah, blah. But kind of going back to what I was saying is I was working on uploading my book, and I was kind of looking at other ideas and some other, ebooks that were out there. And the real big thing was, weight loss, weight loss, weight loss. So it was such a focus on that. And I looked at all these covers, and it was, a picture of an apple and, a picture of a carrot. And I thought to myself, okay, who's writing this? Who's the author? Sorry, I'm trying to put this all in proper, good words, but you can be knowledgeable with something and not practice it yourself. So you could be overweight and unhealthy and say, I know I should be exercising 30 minutes a day, I should be doing some weights, I should be eating more fruits and vegetables, and you could talk about that and tell somebody else what to do, what they should do, even though you don't practice it yourself. But I kind of thought to myself, if somebody's really writing a book and they're writing it to either help people or make money or get their name out there or whatever the scenario might be, it could be various different things, I kind of wonder what the person looks like. And they don't have to be the best looking person on the planet, and they don't have to have the best body just because they're talking about health and nutrition. But with that said, it kind of goes into the confusion that I see all the time, and that where everybody's confused on what is a good diet, what's good for you. And I don't blame anybody for not really knowing or not being as healthy as they could be, or that they maybe should be, because we're getting bombarded with so many different things. And just going on Amazon, where I was on earlier, just going through the first few pages, it was about all kinds of different stuff. It was a ketogenic diet, a paleo diet, a vegan diet, a stay away from wheat diet, a low carb diet, a high carb diet. And it's like, oh my gosh, I feel bad, for anybody that gets just bombarded with this stuff. And I ate a certain way for 36 years, 36 years. And I just more recently, 8 months or something, have been doing something radically different than I did for the majority of my life. But and it was just after some reading and stuff, and it's working great for me. And you guys see, I tell you guys what I'm doing, but I also show you guys. I have different videos. I'm just wearing a regular shirt right now, but you see me with my shirt off, you see me with a tank top, you see me in board shorts and activities and doing different things. I'm not saying that I'm a better person for you to listen to or that you should be paying attention to. All I was just trying to think of is some of the people that are preaching about this stuff and saying you know, this is the best diet and this is the best health, I wonder if they actually practice it themselves and actually how good of shape they're in if they're given this advice. And this is not any kind of hate video of, you know, somebody looks bad or something like that. That has nothing to do with it at all whatsoever. A great example for me, something that I am learning more about, is technique with water skiing. And I watch, you know, videos with, you know, on water skiing, and I listen to different pros and stuff, and I kind of watch, you know, what they're doing. And they're either, you know, world champions, or they are, you know, have a really smooth style, and they have their tips and tricks and comments. So I actually see videos of them water skiing and they're talking about it. It's never been where, you know, I'm trying to learn from some, you know, overweight guy sitting behind a desk telling me, you know, what I should be doing to work on my technique. It's, yeah, if that makes sense. You know, I'm hoping I'm explaining this correctly. I just wanted to hear your guys' thoughts between, you know, somebody who writes a book who might be a doctor, because I'm not a doctor. I do not have a medical degree, but I do what is working for me, and I do what I've learned and read, and I share that with you guys. So I'm just wondering your guys' thoughts on that. If you guys like to see the person behind the book and what they look like today, and if they're, you know, truthful and honest with what they're talking about, or, you know, if it's just this huge pot of people in this, you know, health, nutrition, food, beverage industry that are just kind of spitting out all these things. You know, and some of it might be valid, some of it might not be valid as far as some of their points. But, you know, everyone's going to always have a different take on stuff, and everyone's going to always argue back and forth what is the best diet. But, you know, we just got to do what's right for ourselves. We got to do what makes you feel good, makes you look good, makes you, you know, energized and staying healthy and warding off diseases and all that good stuff. So I hope you guys are having a great day, and I look forward to seeing you in my next video. And as I mentioned, if you guys aren't following me on Instagram or Twitter or anything, I have all those links in below. And in the next day or so, I'll let you guys know about my book, the ebook, and where you guys can download it and all that stuff. I think you guys will enjoy it, and I will talk about it more in another video and get into detail. This video is getting kind of long as it is. Talk to you later. Bye.